Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I will explain about the relay control circuit and task 1 about the application of bias switch and relay in hold and stop circuit. Alright, so for the assessment, we need to construct wiring plan of the relay circuit. So I already finished it here. This is the relay diagram of the wiring. So next, we need to simulate the given figure 3 in ladder logic simulator, which is PLC Fiddle. So we use PLC Fiddle in the web to simulate this circuit and demonstrate the difference between latching and bias switch. So after that, we need to press start bias switch PB2 and stop bias switch and discuss the observation. So this the figure 3, the ladder logic circuit. So here is the switch, here is the circuit, the ladder logic circuit, which is in the first round we have latch switch and bias switch. In this circuit, bias switch, we will label it as PB1 and PB2. So I will explain about the latch switch first. About the latch switch, its concept it will hold its position once we click it. So after if I click it on to turn on, it will hold its position to until I press it once again. So it will turn off the circuit. That's the concept of the latch switch. It will hold its position. So the difference between latch and bias switch, the bias switch, it will only hold its position when we press it. So if we release the button, it will return to its original position. So in this case, PB1 is off. So if I click it, as long as I press it, it will on the circuit here until I release it. So the circuit will go off. That's the difference between latch and bias switch. So we move on to the third round here. It has bias switch, the start button, and also bias switch of stop button. So this stop button, it is functioning as to stop this circuit from operating. So once I start the circuit by clicking PB2 bias switch, the circuit will continue to operate until I press the stop button. So the stop button will break the circuit and the circuit will not operating. That's all from me. Thank you.
We go task number 2. In this situation, T1 is normally open, time close contact. When the latch is closed, T1 coil will energize the timing period of 5 second delay. T1 still open, causing the L1 still off. Now after 5 seconds, T1 will close, therefore L1 will switch on. Then when press latch again, so that the latch will open, so T1 coil will de-energize, causing the contactor of T1 coil will open constantly, therefore L1 will switch off directly. Next, we go to task number 3. In this situation, T1 is normally closed, time close contact. When press PB button for the first time, which PB will open, the relay 1 will energize, causing the contactor of relay 1 will open. Therefore, T1 which parallel with relay 1 will automatically open, causing L1 will open. And after 10 seconds, L1 will blinking for once. It will continuously according to the timing period. When press PB again, which PB1 will close, the R1 will energize according to the timing period, causing the contactor of R1 also open. T1 which parallel with relay 1 will also open, causing lamp 1 open. And after 10 seconds, T1 will blinking for 1 and relay 1 will de-energize, causing the contactor of relay 1 will close. And T1 which parallel with relay 1 will automatically off, causing the L1 will switch off.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for the task 4 is we need to set up this circuit as shown in the figure sheets. So we just follow in the figure sheets and then we could get this circuit. Okay, I will turn off the video so we can clearly see the result. So for the first one is when latch is on. So as we can see, these two normally closed will connect the circuit. So the current will flow into the lamp 2, therefore lamp 2 will be on the on state. So for switch bias PB1, so we need to turn PB1 to on and then off. So as we can see in the yellow box, the relay coil is energized. So as we can see in the red box, it will normally open, will connect the current into the circuit. So the current will flow into the lamp 1 and then the lamp 1 is into on state. And then we look in the blue box, the relay 1 is still at off state but lamp 2 remain in on state. As we can see, relay 2 is still connecting to the current. So for switch bias PB2, we'll turn PB2 to on and then off. So as we can see, lamp 2 is turned off. As this is because relay that normally close turn to open, therefore the current is disconnected. And then you can see relay 2 is normally open, turn to close, so lamp 1 remain in the on state. But before this happen, as we can see, the recoil there will be energized. So for the last one, stop. So we press the stop, go to the on, and as you can see, all the current disconnected from the component, so all the lamp is off.